Destiny crew, Carl Sprides here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Your Destiny daily dose. Decide to claim your destiny. No one's out here going to give you your destiny, going to give you your future, going to give you your path and tell you every step of the way and where to go and when you can go and how you can go. It's up to you. You decide your destiny. You claim your destiny and you claim it in this heartbeat. You claim it in this moment, in this second. You don't wait another moment. And you give yourself permission. And it's so hard because we're so used to looking for permission. We're so programmed and we've been kind of, through the paces of our life, through school, through education, through different groups, through social approval, we've kind of been indoctrinated to look for permission. When is so-and-so on a podium going to give me permission? When is, my parents going to give me permission? When is someone else going to give me permission to go out and do something? But if you can remember to that time when you were really, really young, you went out and you claimed what you wanted. If you wanted that toy, if you wanted that thing, if you wanted to climb up that tree, if you wanted to kick that soccer ball, you went out and you just did it. And that's the internal, guidance of your heart and your soul and your desire to go and act in your life and go out and create and go out and take part in life. And it does get disturbed and it does get, it does get kind of suppressed throughout your life. And you've got to initiate it. You've got to take conscious effort to initiate that childlike encouragement and excitability to go and get involved in life. It takes conscious effort. And, we can look in history for inspiration. We look at other people for inspiration. But lately I've been looking at a few, different sort of historical videos and doing a little bit of research and looking at things like, great conquerors or great heroes of their time, or at least to the writers of the time, like Leonidas and Alexander the Great. And if you look at these two examples, Alexander the Great, he wanted to go out and conquer the world. That was his thing, his destiny that he had decided. Whether you agree with it or not, that's what he wanted to go out and do. And he actually saw a philosopher by the name of Diogenes. And Diogenes pretty much told him that you can't, there's no way you can do it. There's no way you can go out and do that. There's, like, why are you even trying to do that? Which, yeah, some people might say, fair enough, good question. But the point of this story is that he didn't listen to Diogenes. He went out and a lot of times back in those days, people would, they would go to oracles, leaders would go to oracles, they would go and, listen to other people's mentorship or guidance. And generally philosophers were sought out as people that would really give them advice and help them kind of, before they go and make a mistake. So he went out to Diogenes and looked for that guidance, looked for that pathway that Diogenes could paint for him. And he said, you're not going to conquer the world. But he went out there anyway. He said, you know what, I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to rally my troops and I'm going to go out and conquer the world because that's something that I've set out to do. And that's the takeaway. That's the energy you got to have. Leonidas, when, the Persians were coming at him and in the hot gates and, no matter what side of this story of history you like to take, if you like to go full Hollywood or you like a little bit more of a measured approach to it, there's no doubt that he was an incredible leader and he was known for his time, for what he did. And he did sacrifice himself to save the rest of his countrymen, in a way. So in one way or another, whatever historical text you look at, because there's a lot of different variations, but Leonidas went, and before he went out, like I said, they believed in oracles and philosophers and different sort of people to give them guidance, information, and permission. So he went out and he looked for someone. So he went to the oracle, Delphia, the oracle, and he went out to him and said, "This is what we're going to do. This is the strategy. This is how we're going to defend it. We're going to block them off here. We're going to have them in the hot gates, and we're going to push them off the cliff." And the oracle said, either you will die, or Greece, or Sparta will fall, and all of Greece will fall. So pretty much not being given permission again, another leader not being given permission. But the takeaway here again is that he took that on, walked down the cliff, and he went and rallied his troops and went and did what he had to do. So that's what the point of this whole message is go out and claim your destiny. Whatever you decide it is, whatever, whoever you need to bring in to make that happen, whatever traumas you need to get through, whatever limiting beliefs that you need to break right through, whatever false idols you need to chuck in the bin or throw away out of your mind, find a way to go out and claim your destiny, because at the end of the day, no one else is going to care as much as you. We can go around and try and control people and tell them what to do, but at the end of the day, what's going to matter is what you do in your life and who you become and the great things that you achieve. So go out, claim your destiny, create an amazing life for yourself, and know that you're taking actions every day, every moment, every heartbeat to go out and claim that future for yourself. And you create your destiny right now in this moment, taking steps towards it along your path. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Share it around with anyone who you think might need this message, especially in modern times, who might need to feel like they've got a little bit more of a handle over their own life and a little bit more of a choice in every single heartbeat of what they're going to achieve and where their direction they're going to take. Share this around with them. And as always, guys, remember, decide your destiny. Cheers.